Hello viewers, in today's lecture we want to learn about the definition and element of an office. Now the first question in front of us is what is meant by office? There are multiple definitions of office. An office is a place where business is transacted or certain set of services are rendered. An office may be regarded as a place where the control mechanism of an organization are located. The definition of an office is that it is an act of collecting, storing, processing, distributing information. The meaning of an office, a central place where all sorts of clerical work is done to coordinate and control the affairs of whole organization. I guess now you might get the idea of what an office means. The office is an important and essential part of every organization. The office is a vital place where it can act as a storehouse or nervous system of every operation of business concern. But why does the office can have prime importance? One can have various reasons. A. The office is a center of company policy, the place in which policy is formed and from where it is executed. It is the office where 1. The policy decision originates, 2. The policy decision activities are controlled, 3. Corrective actions are taken to ensure that the objectives of the organization are accomplished. The office is also called control center since it helps to take decision and implement them. B. The office is the information hub of the company. It is the intelligence center for bringing together crucial activities. The office is company's mediator with customers, vendors and outsiders of the organization. Office collects information from all sources, internal, externals, record it, analyze it and provides it back to the management as and when required. The information furnished by an office helps the management to plan, to forecast, to take decisions related to the entire business activity. C. The office is a supervisory element of office furniture, machine and supplies, because most of the firm buying, leasing, maintaining and replacing activities takes place in the office only. It helps in making decision about the product to be manufactured and sold, when to purchase a material, when to prepare report and so on. It becomes the heart of all business activities which circulate information on purchase, sales, finance and communication. D. The office is a center of various activities of personal function like supplying people for workforce. It also helps in setting standards of performance and compensation. The office acts as a provider for various other services, offering to all divisions methods, analysis, internal communication system, copying and duplicating facilities, environmental control and much more. E. The office works as an intermediary. The office connects different departments with outsiders and vice versa. For example, all the purchase order are sent through the office and all the sales order are received in the office. In other words, the office is responsible for 1. Attending to the queries, orders, enquiries and complaints of customer as well as suppliers, vendor, etc. Second, creating a good image of the organization in the society and customers. Third, maintaining good relationship with government and other organizations, competitors. F. The office as a coordinator. The processing of information is governed by the office. It performs this duty under 4 different groups. 1. Communication, written as well as oral. Second, computing the results. Third, record keeping. Fourth, systemization and cost reduction. These activities are necessary for the efficient coordination of different groups like production, distribution, finance and service. Now, we will see the types of office. 1. Front office. A front office refers mostly to the sales and marketing division of the company. Example, help desk representatives answering the queries of the customer. 2. Back office. A back office refers to that part of an organization's office where tasks related to running business take place. The back office is responsible for processing the information so that it could be conveyed to the customer. Now, we will discuss the function of the office. The function of the office can be better understood if we classify the function into different categories. A. Routine function. B. Management and administrative function. C. Basic function. Routine function. The purpose of the office has been defined as a provider of service of communication and record. The routine function of the office can be said to be receiving, recording, arranging and giving information. First, receiving information. Information relating to the activities of an organization may be received from various sources, which may be internal sources or external sources. From internal sources, information is received from various departments, sections and divisions. From external sources, information is normally received from suppliers, customers, visitors, etc. Second, directing the incoming information. The incoming information may not be for all, but only for a particular department. So, the information must be navigated to a particular department or a particular person who is authorized to receive this information. Third, creating necessary information. Depending upon the raw data, some information need to be extended. For a particular instance, only a particular report is suited. So, situation wise different report need to be generated. Fourth, recording information. The objective of keeping record is to make information readily available to the management whenever required. For this purpose, the information that is received is converted into some form of written record. The record kept in a business office include financial and cost account, orders, progress of work, hours worked by the employees. Fifth, arranging the information. As the facts are gathered from various sources, the information accumulated by an office is in different form than what is required. An office is responsible for supplying information in the form which serves the purpose of management and this is a function of highest importance which may be carried out by a trained staff. Sixth, analyzing and interpreting information. The arranged information needs to be analyzed and stored as per the information. Such analyzed information can be easily interpreted by the concerned person. But when the same information needs to be communicated to different persons, it must be properly formatted. For the presentation or reports, not all the information is concerned. The information must be filtered out and only a particular information in a particular format is provided. Seventh, giving information. An office furnishes information from its record as and when required by the management. The information required by the management may be of routine nature and may be supplied verbally or in writing. Example of giving information are orders, estimates, invoices, progress reports, statements of account, statistical and financial statements, instruction received on behalf of the management. Now, let us talk about the administrative and management function of the office. These are management function. For the efficient working of an office, the management function include A. Planning. It involves figuring out the resources that are needed and the standards that must be met. Planning is concerned with deciding in advance what is to be done. Planning is the first fundamental function of the management. It is determining in advance what is to be done and how it is to be done. The planning is even said to be a process by which manager looks to the future and discovers alternative course of action. There are several advantages of planning, such as it helps in better utilization of the resources by identifying the need of the resources. Next, proper planning eliminates unproductive office work and inconsistent and out of place activity. Thus, we can minimize the cost. Next, it minimizes the hazards of uncertainty by anticipation of future events. Next, it facilitates control in the office. It is only by efficient planning one can check the performance of subordinates. Next, it gives the direction to the activities in the office and makes everything meaningful. Next, it promotes improvement and growth by setting standards for each division and for each individual. Next, it is the excellent channel of communication and training ground for new managers. Organizing. A manager is responsible for organizing people, work process and equipment. Organizing is the process of combining the work which individuals or groups have to perform with facilities necessary for its execution. So, the duties performed are the best channel for the efficient, systematic, positive, coordinated application of available cost. It deals with the division and distribution of the work among us individual personnel. It may involve steps like departmentalization of office activities and divisionalization. Next, delegation and decentralization of authority. Next, laying down the scalar chain of superior and subordinated relation. Next, fitting individuals into various jobs. Next, providing the office with everything, namely personal, means and environment necessary to achieve the objectives of the office. Next, devising the office system and routines for an efficient performance of each and every operation. Staffing. Staffing an organization refers to the selection of men for various jobs. Staffing involves multiple chain operations like selection, recruitment, training, development, promotion and remuneration of employees. A manager may be involved in creating organizational chart. A small firm may have only one top level manager. The staffing process involves essential elements: effective recruitment and selection, sound classification and pay plans, correct placement, appropriate training and development, satisfactory and fair promotion and transfer, sound management worker relationship, adequate provision for recruitment. Directing. The process of direction refers to the way the executive issue instruction to his subordinate and indicates what is to be done. It is the process of guiding and supervising the subordinates. The successful direction results into knowledge, trained people who work for organizational objective. Direction include leadership. It is the ability to influence people to strive with willingfulness for realization of mutual objective. Communication. It is the process of passing information from one person to another person. It involves a systematic and continuous process of telling, listening and understanding. Communication can be oral or written, upward or downward, horizontal or lateral. Supervision. It is the attempt to bring about conformity between planned and actual results. Supervision is essential to ensure that the decisions of the management are implemented and its orders are carried out by the employees. It is a continuous process. Communicating. Communication involves a mutual exchange of understanding and essence of basic functions of business management. Controlling. Controlling means to determine what is to be accomplished. It evaluates the performance and, if required, takes corrective measures so that the performance reaches to planned standard. Controlling office activity involves steps: measuring the performance of office staff, comparing the performance with the standards, taking corrective action to eliminate the deviation from the standard. There are 12 control measures for the office manager. Plan and schedule the day work in writing, check whether the schedule is followed or not, determine the amount of unfinished work, determine the amount of current work to be done, measure the working force, check on daily output, insist full day work, check up on your standard practice instruction, plan your daily supervision, establish daily inspection for maintenance, establish inspection of filing and record keeping, get acquainted with your personnel. Coordination. It is an orderly arrangement of group efforts to provide unity of action in the pursuit of common goals. Coordination means balancing, keeping the team together by ensuring suitable allocation of tasks to various members and by seeing to it that these tasks are performed with due harmony among the members themselves. It is found that lack of coordination may have an adverse effect on the efficiency of management and may prove to be a cause of failure. Coordination may be achieved by clearly defining authority and responsibility, formulating clear policies, clear lines of authority and responsibility, effective leadership, proper organizational structure, effective channel of communication. Motivating. It is a process through which managers encourage employee to be productive and effective. Motivation is a process of stimulating an individual to take action which will bring about satisfaction of need and the accomplishment of desired goal. Motivation causes a person to action. The most important task of the office management is to motivate others so that they may direct their efforts towards accomplishment of organizational goals. Motivation may be achieved by the use of power or force, providing inducement and incentives to the employees, by satisfying the needs of employees. Public relation function. Along with maintaining the relation with other departments and divisions, the office must have cordial relation with the outsiders. Today, companies have formed a new post called Public Relation Officer. Public Relation Manager plan and direct the creation of material that will maintain or enhance the public image of their employer or client. Good public relation enhance reputation and goodwill of the organization. Fundraising manager coordinate campaigns that bring in donation for their organization. The job of PRO includes A. Promoting goodwill, B. Promoting product, services and corporate image, C. Corporate communication, D. Lobbying, E. Counteracting negative publicity. Instituting office system and routines. System and routine indicate planned and systematic approach to the problem of management. A system may be regarded as a planned approach to the attainment of desired objectives. An office routine may be defined as a series of steps in performance of office work. Retention of records. The office record include correspondence with outsiders inside the department, invoices, orders, financial and accounting data, statistical record which is a basic function. These records must be retained for future reference. These records must be filled. The files must be properly indexed. The records which may not be required in near future must be deleted. Thank you for being with me. In this lecture, we have tried to understand the definition and elements of office management. Thank you.